Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some more Cyberpunk 2077. Now this is a game that was heavily promoted during the launch of the RTX 50 series. It was showing off DLSS, the transformer model, and ray reconstruction enhancements, and also multi-frame generation, the exclusive feature to the 50 series. And definitely made me want to test that out for myself. So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160 with NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency enabled. In terms of graphics, I'm using DLSS Super Resolution with the Transformer model, which is the better model with better detail, better motion clarity and stability. You can use the Convolution Neural Network mode, the normal version, but I wouldn't advise it. This is a massive step up. So much so that I can actually use the balance preset and it looks crystal clear and amazing. It's better than quality using the CNN model. Honestly, it's probably the best thing NVIDIA's done in a while. DLSS ray reconstruction, and I'm also using DLSS frame generation at 4x, but I want to turn that off for now just so you guys can see what the frame rate is like without frame gen, and we can have a look at the latency. Half tracing is enabled, 90 field of view, crowd density is maxed out. I've disabled film grain, chromatic aberration, depth of field, and motion blur. This are all personal choices for me. Depth of field doesn't look that great. I don't think the implementation's a really good one on this game, so I don't use it. Again, that's a personal taste. Everything else though is completely maxed out. In terms of utilities, that's at auto. So for this test, I'm going to be using the NVIDIA app overlay rather than my MSI Afterburner overlay. The reason being, this tracks the latency, so you guys can kind of get a better idea of the response time and the input lag, rather than just seeing high frame rates and assuming that it's actually perfectly fine. So I'm just going to play like this for a while. You can get a good grasp on the frame rate and the latency without frame gen. So I just want to make one thing clear: when you do enable frame gen, the multi-frame gen, you do need to restart the game for it to take effect. I just want to let you guys know I obviously did that already and I've just disabled it in game. So when I do re-enable it, it's going to ask you to restart the game, but that's not required because I started the game with frame gen enabled. Now that that's out the way, I'm going to drive down through Night City, try and meet Claire. Maybe we can get some street racing done. So I was previously playing with an RTX 5080 and it does have access to all these features, but frame gen, the crucial thing about frame gen is you have to have a decent base frame rate for it to feel like it's working correctly, or at least get the best experience. Now the 5080 is good when overclocked, and you can make certain concessions so you can kind of get to that 60 FPS base frame rate before you enable frame gen, but it was lacking a little bit in power, so you couldn't really lock a 60 FPS frame rate with these settings. However, the 5090 has enough muscle to do that, and I'm sure it's going to provide a superior experience. And I can already feel it, even without frame gen, this just feels amazing. As you can see, the input lag is in the low 20s, or the mid 20s to the high 20s, which is more than acceptable for a game like this, getting around 70 to 80 frames per second. And that's the good thing about DLSS 4, you can save yourself a little bit of performance by just using the balance preset. There isn't really much in way of quality that you can notice by using the quality preset. And DLSS 4 and the transformer model is probably the best thing that's come out of the 50 series launch, even though you've got access to it via the 20 series and above. It works best on some of the newer cards because it does come with a performance penalty if your tensor cores are too much of a low generation. Even with my 1390, I think I lost almost 10 FPS enabling DLSS transformer model. So anyway, you can see the performance is real good. The image looks super clean, and response time is not a problem. So what I'm going to do is just pull over here, and I'm going to enable frame gen, multi-frame gen, all the way up to 4 times. I think I've gone past it. Yep, so frame gen, So we're going to go from 80 frames per second. It gives you that prompt to restart the game. As I said before, this is not required. I did start the game with frame gen already enabled. And as you can see, the frame rate's gone all the way up to 290 plus. But the latency is still in the low 30s. So it only increased the input lag by a small amount, maybe 15 milliseconds or so. So that's actually pretty good. And now it's just even more smooth. This just feels insane to me. I've only got a 120 Hz OLED, but I still appreciate the smoothness. Okay, Claire's garage is over here somewhere, so I'm just going to pull up. What the hell? Who's shooting at me? This hasn't even got anything to do with me, but whatever. I'm not a fan of 6th Street. I'm a man. Really think I want to let you guys run up on me like that? Oh, iced him with one headshot. You too, you can get it too. Took them both out. No problem at all. This feels so good. So, when you're using all the ray tracing features, as you can see, I'm using around 546 watts. So yeah, this game definitely does push your GPU. I do have a slight overclock on my RTX 5090 at the moment, so I expect it to be drawing a bit more power than normal. But I haven't adjusted the voltage, that's still at stock.
Come on, baby.
Alright, this is Claire.
Hey, Claire. Hell of a machine.
You know your shit and you've got good taste. Meat Beast, my pride and joy. Beer in the fridge if you want any.
Thanks. So what's this about?
Need a driver. Thought you might do.
A driver, huh? With you as my navigator?
Not exactly. This kind of racing involves drivers and gunners.
So, you a turret guru or a driver's ed dropout?
I'm more an engine tuner. Good at it too. And I shoot, but I'm no rally racer. I trust you're capable behind the wheel?
Definitely.
Sure, Claire. I'll be your driver.
Okay, we got 4 races. First one's in City Center. That'll be followed by the Badlands and Santo, then Watson to finish.
When do we start?
There's a qualifying ladder. Need to climb it to reach the finals.
How high?
Top 3 in at least 2 rallies gets our ticket stamped. Let's meet in City Center. I'll snap you the specifics. Hear the roar of overtuned monsters? That's the place.
See you there.
Okay, so she'll call you at some point and then you get to do the street race. But some people are still shooting. I don't know if it's got anything to do with me, so I'm just gonna keep out of it. As you can see, my GPU getting quite warm now, because we're pushing way over 500 watts. So in the mid 70s. But the fan noise is pretty quiet, so I'm okay with that. Okay, there should be some jobs nearby. Let's have a look and see if there's anything else I can do while I wait for her to call me. There is a gig nearby, so let's go and check that out. I'm gonna call a different car this time. Now you get this car if you pre-ordered the expansion, and you actually also get Geralt's sword from The Witcher as well. So that was pretty cool of CD Projekt Red to do that. But yeah, Phantom Liberty is, I would say, probably a more demanding area to a degree. So maybe I should do some missions in that area at some point. But that can be for a separate video. Anyway, let's go and see what this mission is. Can't believe just how super clean this game looks, even with DLSS balance. It's insane to me. Just how much of a visual uplift it is. And why did that guy just run into the road? I didn't even mean to kill him.
A crime has been reported. Roger, dispatch. Standing by for coordinates.
Now I've got to avoid the police. Right, let's go in here. very quickly. I'm on enemy turf right now.
Keep pushing!
I'm on 6th Street turf. Do love this revolver.
Oh, Rob, motherfucker!
All 6th Street all got that implant where they can move real quick. I don't know why they all have it.
No!
It makes them awkward to fight sometimes. I'll get up close and just use a shotgun on them. Whoa. It's not expecting that. I dealt with these guys. I didn't even mean to get into a fight with these guys. I was trying to avoid the police, but they just happened to be here. Let's get out of here. Yeah, the game feels absolutely amazing like this. It's almost unbelievable that the game is pretty much maxed out with path tracing. You wouldn't believe it, just the way it feels. I've been so used to having such a low frame rate with path tracing being enabled, having to rely on like other things, but now it just feels like it's not an issue anymore.
V, got a client who needs help with some internal corpo skullduggery. Our boy wants dirt on his arch nemesis, one Mateus Stowe. What do you say? Got your shovel ready? Briefs attached.
Yeah, let's do this. So basically got to take some guys out and download something. Okay, let's do some net running. Let's turn off all of the defense systems. It's got a turret system here. There's another one over here we can turn off. And then there's a lot of surveillance. See, there's a camera here we can turn off. And then there's another one here. And I think there's some in the distance that I can access as well. There's another one over here. And there is another one just around the corner. I'm going to do as much as I can before I go in here, because this really gives the enemy the advantage, knowing where you are. Yeah, there's the camera, I think. It's already off. Okay. There's another camera over here, actually. Turn off. And there's one more. Okay, they know I'm here now, so let's get this show on the road. Or pacifying anything. When you do a certain amount of headshots, I kind of get like an adrenaline rush, so things slow down for me. And somehow I killed him. Can't be that many of you left. Get up close. Sorry, buddy. I don't know, how much security does this place have? One more guy over here, and then we're pretty much done. Let's go inside. Might be one or two left. I can't see there being too many. Critical hit. Blew him away. Blew him away as well. One more to go. Oh, he actually survived that headshot. I'm impressed. Yeah, he's done. Okay, that's everyone taken care of. There is one more camera over here though. Probably deal with. Anyway, let's get what we came here for. Okay, we're good. Pretty simple job, very, very high security, but no match for me.
Beautiful work, V. Stove's finished, even if you don't know it yet. Big thanks. Contract's closed and the eddies are flying at you.
That's what I want to hear.
Beautiful work, V. Stove's finished, even if you don't know it yet. Big thanks. Contract's closed and the eddies are flying at you.
Not too sure why I got that phone call twice. So if you're watching CD Projekt Red, there's another bug for you to fix. Alright, let's see if there's anything else nearby. There is an NCPD assault in progress that I can take care of. So I may as well help out with that. Not too sure what I crashed into because there wasn't anything there. Some invisible barrier or something. Love the sound of this car. Alright, let's park here, make sure my car doesn't get damaged. See what all the fuss is about. We have some gang members over here. Who are they? 6th Street. Oh, I may as well shoot first and ask questions later, I think. These guys are going to shoot me on sight anyway, so may as well kick things off.
Say hello to my little crap. Swapping mag. Give me a sec.
I blew that guy away. I love this revolver.
Get some.
Both had the same idea with the shotgun. Throw a grenade over there.
You and me, asshole! Let's do this!
Oh, come on then. Okay, you're hiding from distance, are you?
Come on, fucking move!
Swiss cheese. Okay. Who's down here anyway? This is the package, maybe some narcotics. Okay. Mission's all done. Go back to my car. See what else is nearby. Beat on the Brat. That's a Fight Club fight. Another side job here as well. And there's a Cyber Psycho. Let's go and do all that actually. That might be more interesting. So there are times when the latency does go into the mid-40s, but that's still perfectly fine. But I think it's fair to say if you've got an RTX 5090 with these settings, input lag is not going to be an issue. Now, I see a lot of you guys bashing it. Honestly, when you have the chance to actually try it out in person, you may change your tune. You may change your tune, honestly, because it's a lot better than advertised in the right conditions for the right game. It's almost like soap opera effect for games. You know when you use interpolation on your smart TV, it's like that, but for a PC game, and it just gives it a different level of smoothness. Okay, we're here, so let's just pull up over here. I think it's this weird guy with this massive... Okay, one of our construction workers. So this is the job, huh? Make sure my guns are reloaded. This might be a hard fight. At least the door's open. What the hell? What's going on here? This guy's putting up a good fight though. See how far he gets. Let's go and get a better view. What happened to him? Oh, I looked away for 1 second. I guess he didn't make it. Yeah, there he is. He didn't make it, but he put up a good fight. I should probably finish off where he came short. Whoa. He's got one crazy weapon. Throw some grenades down there. Guy can take a lot of damage. I'm gonna stay out of the way of his weapon. That buster cannon thing he's got, it's no joke. Basically invulnerable once he raises that shield. I'm gonna wait for him to drop his shield before I can attack him. Here we go. It's pretty quick too. Okay, let's try using a shotgun close by. Alright, I've neutralized the threat. Now I've got to search the area. He was pretty tough, but no match for me. Let's have a look around. What is this? Okay, got the information. Search the attacker. Talking about this guy. Oh, sorry, just the cyber psycho there. Where's his suit? Okay, I've got everything. I've got reader shard that says doesn't look good. So let's have a look at that. Like the way they've organized things now. Before it used to be all grouped together. So it's called doesn't look good. And that's it. Now I can speak to Regina. Okay, my job's done. Okay. Cyber Psycho eliminated. So I won't be able to... I guess I won't be doing the street race with Claire, because she's just taking way too long to call me. But that was a look at Cyberpunk 2077 with the multi-frame generation. And I think it works very, very well, especially if you've got an RTX 5090 that can have a base frame rate of over 60 FPS with the transformer model at balance using DLSS 4. It still looks amazing, it plays very smooth, and then adding the multi-frame gen, at least I couldn't perceive any artifacts. Maybe some of you guys also saw something, but I didn't.
You see them too, don't you? The curve in their beaks. It hides something insidious.
Shit, she's too far.
Yeah, it's a weird mission with the Delamain cabs, but that's for another day. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it for me. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.